Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. I am your girl, Merideth.
And I'm your girl, Jennifer.
Yes, this beautiful Saturday morning, December 16th, and it's actually one of my favorite numbers, 16, so I know it's going to be a good day. What?
Okay, wow.
And it's actually been kind of quiet here in the studio this morning because we have so much to talk about, but we can't talk about it before the show because we try to keep it fresh.
Yes.
Fresh and clean, as they say. But no, so it's been really quiet. I'm like, okay, everything that comes to mind that I want to tell you, I couldn't tell you.
I know.
So we'll get to it. So
Yes.
if you're just tuning in, you can catch us every Saturday morning, right? From 8 to 10 right here on Lone Star Community Radio. We share about things going on in our lives and things going on in the community. And boy, do we have something great going on this weekend. We have Copperhead Brewery, Mark with the team there. They are having a festive event tomorrow. Cannot wait to talk about it. And I am so excited because I love these kind of things. You know, I love the cheese.
Yes.
And when you involve cheese and a party, it's like, woo, watch out. Good times. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So anyway, going to start off the morning real quick. Let me take care of the business there with the weather. Right now, 44 degrees. It's going to get high to a 57. There is this chance of rain, of course, 50%. Then tonight it gets even larger. We're talking 90% chance. So it's going to be raining tonight. We've been hearing about it. So definitely, if you're going to try to go out and about, maybe try to get there before dark because it's going to start pouring. And it's going to get down to 45 tonight. So just be careful out there. But then tomorrow, back at it, partly sunny, 67. So it's going to be a good weekend other than tonight, which to me, it's going to be a family night. So that's why I'm like, we'll be staying at the house, having coffee, cocoa, and some games, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. So how was your week? Fill me in. I know she's been right. She's like, oh, I got to have a filter on this morning.
Yes, exactly.
What's going on?
Okay, so the baby kept running a fever the other day. Couldn't really get it to break, so I took her to the emergency room the other night.
Oh, no. Yeah.
And she's fine. She has an ear infection. No big deal.
Okay.
So I had one of my ears had been hurting. I think we talked about it last week, and my ear had been hurting. So since she had fever, I stayed home with her on Tuesday, and I called the doctor, and I made an appointment. So I went to the doctor that was on Tuesday. On Wednesday,
Okay.
I went to the doctor. And I had an ear infection in both ears.
What?
Yeah.
That is so bizarre because and then
A grown woman.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
So I got 2 antibiotic shots and a steroid shot in my rear.
Nice.
I said, heck yeah, bring it on. Let's get this over with. So,
Well, plus it's so
my days were so mixed up. That may have been on Tuesday when I went to the doctor. Wednesday, I woke up and, my eye was kind of hurting, like I had an eyelash.
Yeah.
Ingrown eyelash or something. And I woke up the next Thursday morning and I looked like Will Smith from Hitch.
You do not. But
No, not today, but when I woke up that morning, I did. My eye was almost swollen shut. It was so swollen.
So that's 3 days of crazy?
Yes. So apparently I have a sty.
Oh, yeah.
And the general consensus seems to be that because I just had the steroid shot, it like popped it out.
Oh.
Yeah. So now I'm dealing with that.
Pop out. Oh, man. So I thought a sty didn't hurt you.
Yeah, they do.
They can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Well, you look beautiful nonetheless, and other than you look kind of grumpy right now.
You're too kind.
She looks pretty teed off. That's all I know. When she came in, I was like, are you all right? She's like, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it at 8. And I'm like, well, that is crummy because, we all have heard about the children. If you're a parent, you know how crummy having an ear infection for the kiddo is. But imagine for a grown. Yeah. I'm sorry, honey. Aw.
Yeah, I know. Well, my ears feel fine.
Oh, but that's good. Okay, yeah. You're working through it. The body's like, we're going to take care of all of this.
That's why I took the shots. I said, go ahead and give them to me so I can feel better.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, and for my week, it was definitely not as stressful or drama, but it was full, like, bam, 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 because 'tis the season. We have our Christmas decorating contest at the office, and they take it the term is fiercely, okay? Because there has been years of these teams working together to create these environments, and they've been Christmas, or it's just been hilarious to hear the stories. It's my first year partaking, and let's just say we went all in. We had a week and a half. We did 12 days of Christmas. We had barns in our office. Luckily, the engineering team that I work with is amazingly talented on a short notice. For real. And then I got some hay. And then what I love is everybody's like, oh my gosh, where'd you get hay? Which is so funny because I used to be like that too when I was my city girl style. But now out here, I'm like, I went to the J&D country store at 8 o'clock on Thursday or, Friday morning. I'm like, got some hay. That's all. Although I will tell you, I was surprised that they opened at 8. I really thought, farmers, everybody getting up early, country folk, I was really expecting a 7 o'clock open. I'm just saying. But they were there at 8. Yeah, so we're good.
Well, farmers need sleep too.
Well, I know, but when I'm still pretty much city girl, where I'm like, well, I thought they woke up at 4:30.
Doesn't mean that they're not awake.
True.
They got to have their coffee.
That's that's true. Too funny. So got that done, and I will tell you, we did not win, but I like to think we came in second. Now, I tried to confirm that with one of the team members that's in charge of the whole judging thing, which is so hilarious, by the way, because nobody on our team judges. They bring someone up from a different floor. Like, that's how this is for real, and it's hilarious. So either way, we did not win, but we definitely felt like we were some contenders, and more than anything, it was just fun seeing the entire office taking over. Like, each section, each team did their own thing, and it was great.
Awesome.
Good time. So much that I brought my little man up there. And that's how fun it is. Like, people will come up and tour the floor because we're crazy.
That's so funny.
We're like totally into it. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll show you a little bit on the video there. But yes, so between that and the Christmas party, because leading up, that's when it was announced, so literally it was like silence in the room. Everybody. And I told my coworker next to me, I'm like, I'm practicing my Oscar moment. No matter what happens, I'm going to clap. I'm going to have a happy face. I didn't want to be that. I was like, I'm not gonna overdo it one way or the other. I'm just gonna gracefully. Okay. And I did, because it was well deserved. That's why you're the Grace. I am the Grace. But no, it was well deserved. The IT team is very good at what they do with this and what they do regularly too, but decorating for sure. So it was just really funny. Anyway, so that was my week. So I'm just now getting caught up, which is why if our listeners.
So how's my sweater coming?
What you talking about? What sweater?
The ugly sweater you said you were going to make, because you only needed 24 hours.
Wait, hold up. You didn't give me notice.
Yes, I did. We talked about it last week.
Okay, well, I forgot. See, I need more intel. Although I did run into a colleague of mine who when I was prepping for this decorating thing at the dollar store, I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm making my ugly sweater. And I had forgotten that last year she won and she made her ugly sweater. Like, it was, now she had someone stand in because unfortunately a family member passed and she had to have someone come in for her. But these offices I work for, I'm telling you, they're great. Like, everybody gets so
awesome.
Festive. And so Laura had made her own, and then somebody wore it on her behalf and they won, and of course, everything went to Laura. So anyway, it was just everybody. Okay, I'll go into the dollar store today. Done.
Okay.
All right. 24 hours notice. You're going to get a picture tomorrow with some ugly sweater action.
Okay.
Okay. Done.
I just need it by Thursday.
Oh, you just need. Oh, yeah. Oh, should we do matching, like Tweedledee and Tweedledum? I'd be the D. You be the dumb.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm just saying.
You think?
If I'm going to be...
Grit comes before grace.
Yes,
so
but if I have to be good all the time, do I have to be dumb? Come on now. Sweetness.
No, but I need it for work. But if you want to do it for the other thing too, we can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be fun. The other thing. We're excited, Hefe. Don't let her get you wrong.
No, I am looking forward to it.
No, it's going to be a blast.
Station Christmas party.
Yes, we're going to have a good old time, which is so funny because Jen, of course, was like, how are we going to do Secret Santa if we're where's who we buying for? And I was like, I think it's more like the distribution one, the
white elephant
gift giving. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun nonetheless. I got some ideas in mind, and hopefully I'll come home with something better than my son. He had one with the youth night. He came home with the used pencil.
Oh, that is wrong.
It was so funny. Anyway, okay, so let's get to it. We got some business with the everything going on, and I want to talk about activities, events. This first one though is really like just more of a newsworthy about what's going to be coming up, because Grand Texas broke ground on the Big Rivers Water Park. Now, people have been talking about this thing off and on. I felt like for a couple years.
Yes.
Right? It's going to be a 40-acre water park inspired by the Texas rivers, and it was this past Thursday in New Caney. They did the groundbreaking. So Big Rivers, it's expected to open in Memorial Day weekend next year. Will feature attractions like slides, raft rides like the Storm Surge, or a wave pool, splash pad, even a lazy river. I'm super excited because, I love like non-roller coaster rides. Okay, so the lazy river is
Jensen loves him a lazy river.
Does he?
He sure does.
It's going to be actually located right there at 59242. Now, that's where I heard the ramblings of it. So when everything happened out in Katy, I was like, what's going on in Katy? Because they brought in that place, what's the thing in Katy?
Texas Typhoon.
Thank you. Yeah, so when that came up, because that's how long it's been in the making, so I'm super excited about it. And they're even it's gonna end up being like a 632-acre entertainment venue. Wow. And it's gonna include Gator Bayou Adventure Bayou, which will have climbing wall, vultures dive. Curious. I want to know what that is. And then rope course, zip line, like all this fun stuff, fishing hole. So I'm super excited because I love new things in our town, especially because what went down several years ago. Astroworld.
Yes.
Do you remember Astroworld?
Yes, I do.
Six Flags of Texas. We had that up in
I'm
Houston.
older than you, remember?
Technically. My soul. No, I'm just
kidding. Yes, your soul is definitely older than mine. Your soul is older than mine.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I remember, and I miss Astroworld. Now, don't get me wrong. I can't hang on the roller coasters like I used to. But what was it? The Cyclone. Remember the Cyclone? Texas Cyclone, that wooden one. Ooh, I could do that maybe twice max without starting to feel something. But now I would be the purse holder, but I'd still admire it from a distance.
Right.
From a distance. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. It's going to be coming up again. Next Memorial Day is when it's expected. So stay tuned and definitely keep in the news because it sounds like it's going to be a fun project. What else is going on, honey?
Christmas and Conroe Antique Show and Sale at the Lone Star Convention Center. The event is going to feature antique and vintage holiday items, including furniture, glassware, primitives, estate jewelry, books, and pottery. And Santa and Mrs. Claus will also be making an appearance. It's today and tomorrow from 11 to 4, and it's a $6 admission. And it just continues with that extravaganza, right? So, and lastly, want to make sure we give a huge shout out to the nonprofit organization Angel Flight South Central, and they're having their inaugural 5K race of the Angels. It's on the runway of the Conroe North Houston Regional Airport this morning. It's so cool. So it started at 7 a.m. this morning. It benefits the efforts of the Angel Flight South Central team. It's an organization comprised of private volunteer aviators who transport passengers that need medical treatment but cannot afford to drive or fly or travel additionally because of health reasons. So it's such a great organization. Even Conroe Mayor Toby Powell will be out there. So the race again, 7 to 9 this morning. Want to cheer them on as they have it going on right as we speak. So good luck to all those attendees and definitely to the organization. Why don't you hit them up with our social media real quick before we go take a break? Facebook and YouTube.
I'm sorry. I know I forgot your coffee and I could tell because you're getting, okay, go for it. I'm like, come on, baby.
Yes, I have no coffee this morning. Facebook and YouTube, we are at Grit and Grace, Texas. See, I can't even remember what we are now. I know, it's on the paper. At Grit and Grace, Texas. Twitter, we are Grit and Grace Tex, T-E-X. They wouldn't give us the A and the S. Jeez Louise, you can hit us up on our app, Lone Star Internet Radio.
We are Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1.
Yes, our city TV on Sunlink Channel 12.
Yes, that's on the weekend, so you definitely want to catch it out. And so many great things coming up this season. Stay tuned. I'm about to take a quick break. We'll get to the top 3. I'm going to go shake Jen up a little bit, all right? So y'all stay tuned. It's Kurt and Grace with Jennifer and Meredith.